Games with Jeff. So today I decided to do one of those things that I've been meaning to do for a while, but never really got around to. I wanted to check out the Contrition talent on the 75 row in a bit more depth, and also talk about situations for taking the other two talents on the tier. The TLDR of the video is that Disc is going to have a lot more options than Mythic Plus, and I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Contrition is an interesting talent. All it does is make it so that, when you use penance defensively, that is, when you use penance to directly heal a member of your party, it also heals other allies who have your atonement buff. So in other words, it's just like using penance to DPS an enemy for healing, except that no enemy is required and it heals for a bit less. The situations where this is helpful are obvious, but something like Mythic Iminar really stands out. In Legion, Disc Priest wasn't able to really help much during the actual bridge crossing because of a lack of enemies to do damage on. Taking this talent in such situations would be incredibly helpful. But the talent has to be balanced correctly. If it's too strong, then DPSing won't matter, and Disc Priests will kind of lose their niche. If it's too weak, no one will take it, and you'll forget it even exists after a few months. Another thing to consider is that the other two talents on the tier are quite good. Sins of the Mini is just extra DPS, and in dungeon scenarios where you don't have to keep Atonement out constantly, it's going to be a pretty big deal. If Holy Nova is tuned strong enough, Disc Priests can put out reliably high damage on both single target and AoE pulls, making them much more useful in Mythic Plus. Shadow Covenant, of course, is the current go-to talent for those horrible for Disc Priest affixes like Bursting and Grievous. I'm not a fan of the talent. I mean, it's literally just an AoE Shadow Mend that you spam so your party doesn't die while you're out of combat, but I'm glad it's staying around in case it's needed. I just really like the 75 tier in general. I mean, you have a DPS talent, a talent that lets you heal when targets are scarce, and a talent to keep your party up outside of combat. I mean, all in all, it's not bad. But what do y'all think about the talents? Let me know in the comments. Finally, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it and subscribing. The channel is almost a month old now, and your support is totally valuable at this stage. Thanks a lot, guys.